Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. This is going to be a makeup tutorial with Maybelline for their Blushed Nudes palette, their Blushed Nudes trend. I'm in love with this palette. I mentioned it in my May favorites. Also, when I saw Adriana Lima as kind of the face of the palette with her look that they did with her using the Blushed Nudes palette, I loved it, so I wanted to try to recreate it. So yeah, make sure you guys check out Maybelline's YouTube channel, subscribe to them. Also, if you want to try to recreate this look or any look using the Blushed Nudes palette, make sure to use the hashtag Blushed Nudes and I will check it out. I love to see your guys' recreations. But other than that, I hope you guys like it, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is kind of like a taupey brown shade. And this is going to be my crease color. So I'm just going to be popping that into my crease on a fluffy brush just to define this area. Next, I'm going to be taking this dark brown color. It's not the darkest brown, but it's one of the darker browns, and I'm going to be adding this into my crease as well. So I'm just going to kind of lightly pack it on to the outer portion of my eyelid, and then we're going to go back and blend that. Just go and blend that out with the same brush. Then to deepen up that even more, I'm going to be taking this darker shade, and it has a little bit of shimmer in there. It's kind of a more warm brown with kind of flecks of like pink shimmer. It's really pretty, and I'm just going to be putting this into my crease and just blending it. And this is going to make it look nice and smoky and dramatic without having to do like a heavy liner. But it's still going to give you kind of that cat eye shape. Next, underneath my brow bone, I'm going to be taking the lightest shade in the palette, which is kind of an off-white color, and I'm just going to be putting that underneath my brow bone to highlight. Next, I'm going to be moving on to the lid color, and the lid color, from what I can tell from the picture, is a gorgeous kind of pink rosy shade. So I'm going to be using this shade right here, and it's really pretty and shimmery. I love it. And I'm going to be placing that all over the lid. Next, I'm going to be moving on to the lower lash line, and for the lower lash line, I'm going to use that same dark brown that we used on our crease, the first darker crease color, and I'm just going to be putting that on my lower lash line, kind of smudging it about halfway, just to create some smokiness on the lower lash line. So it looks like she has some kind of rosy gold color going on in the inner corner and in the tear duct area. So I'm going to be taking this color from the palette, which is that beautiful rose gold shade. Just put it on the inner corner and into the tear duct area. I'm going to kind of drag it just right in here to the inner lower lash line. Then I'm just going to be adding a little bit of brown eyeliner onto the waterline. Looks like she has something on there, and so I'm going to be using Nutmeg from Sigma and just putting this on my waterline. Then for lashes, I'm going to be applying false eyelashes. This is completely optional, but I just like the extra glam in there. Glam bam, thank you ma'am. So I'm going to be using these ones from Esquido lashes, and they are in the style Unforgettable, which they're fairly natural looking. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply those. Then of course you want to take your mascara. I'm using Maybelline's Lash Sensational, and I'm just going to use this to blend my natural lashes with the false lashes. So that's it for the eyes. I'm going to be moving on to the cheeks, and it looks like she just has a little bit of a flush of color, nothing too bright or anything. So I'm going to be using this blush from MAC. It's called Mocha, and it's not really a mocha shade at all, really. But I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my cheeks, just add a little bit of color to them. So subtle, but it does make a significant difference in my opinion. Then next I'm going to be using a highlighter just to incorporate more of that blushed rosy look. So I'm going to be using this highlighter from Gerard Cosmetics, and it's called Lucy, and it's so pretty. You can see where I just swatched it, but it's really pretty. So I'm just going to be taking that on a fan brush and just putting that onto the tops of my cheekbones. And it's so pretty, especially with this look. So for lip liner, I'm going to be using this shade from Makeup Forever. It's called 3C. It's very neutral. Then for my lip color, I'm going to be using Nude Blush, which is also from Maybelline. And then to top that off, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dainty Lip Gloss. Yeah, so this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. I think it came out pretty closely to Adriana's look that she wore for Maybelline. And so yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you decide to recreate this look, which I hope you do, or if you decide to do any look using the Blushed Nudes palette, make sure to use hashtag Blushed Nudes and I'll check it out. And yeah, I'd love to see your guys' recreations of my looks and just similar looks using the same palette. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
This is me being Adriana Lima. Doing the Victoria's Secret look. Wait, this is not Victoria's Secret, this is Maybelline video. Let's tone it down. Wish I could just be Adriana. Like, why aren't my legs 3,000 feet long? And why don't I have killer abs? Oh, because I eat pizza. That's probably why.